Hi, I'm Charles Kimball, and I'm happy to be stopping by LumiNation Magazine today to talk to you about something very important that I want you to keep in your mind for this next year and for the rest of your life. We're talking about your dreams, the things that make you get out of bed, your goals, your passions, what you want to accomplish with your life. So, why am I thinking about this right now? Let me tell you. Recently I had an audition at my first choice university. Now, this is for acting, which has been my dream since I was a little kid. Basically, there was a lot of us there, a lot of high school seniors competing against each other and in some ways against ourselves trying to get into this university. It was awesome to see the amount of people just encouraging everybody and trying to help each other through it. And we all had to go and perform for this audition, and depending how well you did, you get a call back or not. If you don't get a call back, there's no chance of you getting into the school. If you do get a call back, there's no guarantee you get in, but you're past the first round. Now, I remember when I saw my name, I was one of the first people, I was amazingly excited. And I turned around incredibly happy, like celebrating, and went over to a friend of mine who also auditioned, and then she found her name, and we were both celebrating. A lot of people in the room were celebrating. We were all on a high, happy that we got accepted, that we got the callback. Now, in the midst of the celebration, I remember turning around and I noticed a girl, we'll call her D. She was applying for the acting program as well. And she had turned around from the callback list, and she had this awful, awful look of defeat on her face, and you could tell immediately that she didn't find her name. Now, her dream was to be an actor, and she got told no. And in this instance, she has two things that she can do. She can either give up, or she can keep working and take this failure as just another incentive to work harder and to better herself. Now, what I would tell Dee if I had to tell her some advice is I would say, take this with a grain of salt. Go home and work on your acting. People will always, always, at one point in time, not be good enough. Always. But the people that are good enough and the people that really make it are the people that take that defeat and they work forward. And they listen to what people tell them. They take the defeat as criticism and some way to be better next time. Don't give up. And don't stop trying at what you want to do, because realistically, what is the point of life if you don't enjoy what you're doing? You have to enjoy what you do, and if you work at what you want to do, eventually you'll get there as long as you put the work in, but you have to be determined. And you have to continue down that path. You can't just say, didn't work out the first time, I don't feel like doing it, because then you won't get anywhere with anything. The same applies to everything that you want to do to become successful. Whether it's your first passion, or just working somewhere else that you think might be a better way in. You have to remember that at the same time, while other people are celebrating and you might be down and defeated, if you work for it, there will be a time where you're celebrating and someone else is defeated. At the end of the day, you're not going to be graded or judged by how many no's you got. You're going to be judged by all of the work and the time and the effort that you put in to get all the yeses that you will eventually get as long as you put the work in. But you'll never get anywhere if you just give up today. I'm Charles Kimball for LumiNation Magazine.